From the lush rainforest to the arid deserts, our planet teems with an astonishing array of life. Biodiversity, the very fabric of life on Earth, is not merely a measure of the number of species but a complex web of interactions that sustains us all. Yet, often hidden from the headlines, a silent crisis unfolds. While we may champion the cause of iconic animals like elephants and tigers, countless other species, many lesser known, are teetering on the brink of extinction. Join me as we venture into the heart of this crisis, shining a light on 5 such animals you may not even know are endangered. Together we'll uncover the threats they face and discover how we can all be part of their survival. In the azure waters of the Gulf of California, a small, elusive porpoise fights for survival. This is the Vaquita, the world's smallest cetacean, and tragically, one of the most endangered. Their numbers have dwindled to a precious few, victims of a deadly threat: illegal gillnet fishing. These unselective nets, intended for other species, entangle and drown vaquitas inadvertently. Conservationists are working tirelessly, deploying innovative methods to remove these lethal nets from the vaquita's habitat. The fate of the vaquita rests on our collective action. By raising awareness and supporting sustainable fishing practices, we can break the grip of this silent killer and offer a lifeline to the vaquita. Deep within the dense forests of the Annamite Mountains, a creature of myth and legend roams. This is the Saola, a rare antelope so elusive it's often called the Asian unicorn. Discovered only in 1992, the Saola remains shrouded in mystery, its very existence threatened by the encroaching hand of humanity. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation and agricultural expansion, has fragmented the Saola's once secure home. Snares, set indiscriminately for other animals, often claim Saolas as unintended victims. Protecting the Saola requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing habitat preservation, anti-poaching efforts, and community engagement. By supporting organizations working to conserve this enigmatic creature, we can help ensure that the legend of the Asian unicorn lives on. On the remote islands of New Zealand, a remarkable bird defies the very definition of its kind. This is the Kakapo, a flightless parrot found nowhere else on Earth. Once abundant, their numbers have dwindled to a precarious few hundred, victims of a tragic tale of introduced predators and habitat destruction. Unable to escape the onslaught of rats, stoats, and cats brought to their island home, the Kakapo population plummeted. Dedicated conservationists are working tirelessly to protect the remaining Kakapo, relocating them to predator-free islands and implementing intensive breeding programs. The Kakapo's story is a poignant reminder of the fragility of island ecosystems and the devastating impact of invasive species. By supporting conservation initiatives and promoting responsible travel, we can help turn the tide and give this extraordinary bird a fighting chance. In the dense rainforests of Java, a solitary giant treads a perilous path. This is the Javan Rhino, one of the rarest large mammals on Earth. Hunted relentlessly for their horns, their numbers have dwindled to a critical few, clinging to survival in a shrinking island sanctuary. Poaching, driven by the insatiable demand for rhino horn in traditional medicine, remains the most immediate threat to their existence. Dedicated park rangers risk their lives daily to protect the remaining Javan rhinos from poachers. Conservation organizations work tirelessly to monitor populations, restore habitat, and combat the illegal wildlife trade. By supporting anti-poaching efforts, promoting sustainable land management, and reducing demand for rhino horn, we can help secure a future for this magnificent creature. Across the forests and savannas of Asia and Africa, a creature unlike any other roams under the cover of darkness. This is the pangolin, the world's only mammal with scales. Pangolins are the most trafficked mammals in the world, their scales highly sought after in traditional medicine and their meat considered a delicacy in some cultures. This illegal wildlife trade, driven by greed and fueled by poverty, has decimated pangolin populations across their range. Habitat loss, driven by deforestation and agricultural expansion, further compounds their plight. Organizations are working to raise awareness about their plight, combat trafficking, and protect their remaining habitat. By supporting these efforts, we can help ensure that these gentle, scaly anteaters have a future. The plight of these 5 incredible animals underscores a sobering reality. Extinction is a very real threat, and it's happening right now. By shining a light on these lesser-known species, we can inspire action, supporting conservation organizations, advocating for stronger environmental policies, and making conscious choices in our daily lives can make a world of difference. Together, let's ensure that these remarkable creatures have a future, and that the web of life on Earth remains vibrant and diverse for generations to come.